Natalia, I know that besides losing your hair, you've also lost some weight. Do you want to tell us about it, please?
Yes.
Why you wanted to lose weight and how you lost the weight.
So probably at the end of 2012, I went to see the doctor, and my blood pressure was. I'm 33 years old, and my blood pressure was starting to get a bit high, which is I suppose it runs in my family. My father had high blood pressure, but it was sort of the wake up call that at the time I was about 120 kilograms, which is I think it was the wake up call that maybe it was about time I started doing something to look after myself. Also, with my dad passing away, not quite, about 3 years before, I thought it was, got to appreciate, what time and your health. It's such an important thing, and we always, kind of neglect your health. So luckily I had a friend who had just joined a fitness group. So and the trainer was a friend of theirs, and it was his first. He just started personal training, so he was just looking for a group of friends to see.
Practice on.
Yeah, to practice on. Yeah. And I joined the group, and probably after the first session, I was very, very sore, and I didn't know if I was going to go back. But I decided to stick with it, and so I probably reached my goal weight, which was 75 kilograms in December last year. So, and that was through a lot of exercise. So 3 days a week, I would attend a group fitness session with my friends and the trainer. And I think the group atmosphere really helped, just because we were all friends, and he's
motivating each other.
Yes,
Someone trainer, personal trainer.
Yeah. And the other girls were they were Pacific Islanders, so one Tongan, a Samoan girl, some girls from Vanuatu. So it was a good group of, and I felt, because we were all Pacific Islanders, it felt easier to keep going and keep motivating yourself. And there's always that little bit of competitiveness, when you. Yeah. So and so along with the exercise, I realized I couldn't keep eating the same way. I did a lot of research into what the best ways to lose weight and keep the weight off, and a lot of it is it's about your diet. I think we love food. I love food. I still love food. So it's just I had to change the way I ate. So I started eating less.
So change the quantity.
Yes, the quantity, and so.
How about the quality?
Yes, and the quality as well. So I had to give up. I gave up soft drink. That was the worst thing. I used to drink Coke all the time. So gave up Coke. So that was a hard one. And also probably things like fried food, like chips. I love
so
chips.
Sugary.
Yeah, and sugar.
And
sugar and fat. Some fatty foods. Yeah. But I think just also eating a lot more vegetables and fruit, which I love vegetables now, so it's very good. And but I still have, occasionally I have fish and chips, or or a donut or something, but just making sure that that's, a treat, every now and then, but not all the time. Yeah. So just changing my attitude towards food, before, kind of reward yourself with food all the time, but finding other ways to reward yourself, maybe buying a dress, or, instead of going and buying a Big Mac because you're happy, you go and buy, a hair clip or something, just, other ways to not making food that, using food so much is,
How do you feel within yourself now?
I feel
Having lost that much weight.
I feel very, very good. I'm happy because I'm healthier. I think.
Your doctor happy?
Yes, very happy. Yeah, so I mean it's good. I also feel it's good now because I can shop wherever I want. Before, you have to go and I used to shop by size. So you go and you look at things and you kind of, they don't have my size. I can't buy that. But so that's an added bonus. But I think a lot of it is the just feeling fitter and healthier and just feeling better. A lot less tired. And just when I go to do something, I didn't even realize I used to walk up the driveway and get out of breath. Whereas now I can run up the driveway. It's nice being able to do things that I was so limited before, but I didn't realize it until I lost the weight. I was quite happy where I was, but now on this side of it, I feel a lot better about myself and about just about what I can do and the things.
Very enabling, huh?
Very enabling. Yeah.
Of all the exercises in the gym, which is your favorite?
My favorite one is probably sit-ups.
Sit-ups,
Yeah, I enjoy doing that. The sit-ups, and there's all the different variations. So just working on your core, which is important because your core supports your whole body. So if you have a strong core, then you have better posture. You can move a lot better. So we also do a lot of boxing, which is fun as well. Just getting active. Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask about the gym as to
Oh,
where it is?
yeah. So the gym that I go to is called Red Line. It's called Red Line Fitness. It's in New Lynn. So it's just on New North Road in New Lynn. And my trainer is Adam Felix. So
Adam Felix and someone.
he's yes, yeah. He's half Samoan. So yeah. So but I feel that they have a very nice atmosphere there. So not so many treadmills and things like that. It's more of an open plan gym where you a lot of like body weight exercises, free weights, kettlebells. So just a different way of training as opposed to aerobics. So it's good though because the best thing about Adam is that he always changes our workout. So we work out 3 times a week, and it can get very monotonous if you do the same routine. But he always changes it and adds something different. And because he's always we're kind of experimenting with us because we're his first group. It's we always do something new and different. So it's good. Very.
What can you say to us older ones about losing weight?
It's
Because my pet hate about losing weight is the first thing that goes is my cheeks.
Yes.
They look gaunt today.
Yeah. I think I think a lot of, especially as you get older, it's not so much about the weight, but about being active.
Tony.
Yeah. So, like you see, if you lose your weight too fast, you can, you lose it in your face and because the elasticity of your skin isn't as great. So it's, a lot of, I know my mum is kind of a bit worried about that. But I think if just staying active, so even just going for a walk every day or and just like making the right choices with your food, you might not lose the weight, but you'll gain the mobility and the fitness. So yeah, sometimes it's not really about weight, more about being active and just keeping up with your grandchildren and your children, which is always nice. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.